winter weather message from the National Weather Service. For the following county, Allegheny County, North Carolina, and the following counties in Virginia, Carroll, and Grayson, winter weather advisory remains in effect from 3 a.m. to 10 a.m. Tuesday. Hazard types: a wintry mix of mainly snow and sleet, with pockets of freezing rain. Strong wind gusts over the mountain empire of southwest Virginia and to Mercer County, West Virginia. Accumulations: snow and sleet accumulation up to 2 inches. A few hundredths of an inch of ice possible. Timing: 3 a.m. to 10 a.m. Tuesday morning during the morning commute. Impacts: untreated roads will become slick and hazardous. Some small trees as well as limbs will fall. Isolated power outages possible due to the winds. Winds south 5 to 15 miles per hour with gusts up to 35 miles per hour, except gusts to 50 miles per hour from Bluefield to Mount Rogers. Temperatures upper 20s to lower 30s.
Thank you guys for joining us. This is the Outdoor Gear Review, and today we're going backpacking. We're going to be hiking about 10 miles, and we're going to do some camping out tonight. We got some new gear to test out, which I'm excited about. Whew, I'm a little bit tired. I got the Zealot North Face 70-liter pack here. I got some great new gear that we're going to be testing out. Some good gear that we're going to review later on. It's going to be a fantastic hike. Thank you guys for joining us. We do have a winter storm coming in tonight. That's one reason why we're going out. Whew. I'm going to drop the pack, take off the sweater. It's getting hot. Then we'll carry on. It is definitely nice and warm today, my friends. Gosh. It's amazing that in a couple hours it's going to be snowing. Whew. It's about 45 degrees right now. It's pretty dang hot. Last night it was about 15. That is one reason why layering is so important. You need to have good moisture wicking clothing, and you got to be able to take these layers off. I mean, I'm almost soaked right now, and we've only done, I don't know, maybe 500 feet, 700 feet in elevation. We got a lot to go still. My friends, we've just come out to an old logging road, which we're going to follow for most of our way. This is going to take us way up high, and that's where we're headed. We're going to be sleeping on top of a mountain tonight, and we're going to have an incredible view of the sunrise tomorrow. Not too sure about the sunset. We'll see tonight. but I know for a fact that the sunrise is going to be gorgeous. And we'll have our tent right on top so we could experience it in all its glory with the snow coming down. The winds are going to pick up. It's going to be beautiful. So we're going to keep on going up, 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 and up some more. Some absolutely gorgeous country up here, and I'm excited to show it to you. This is a very special spot that we'll be going to. What beautiful countryside. This is not where we're going to be camping at tonight. We still got a good ways to go up. And I'll show you what I mean here in just a little bit. I see that today one of our buddies is up here. I'll show you who my buddy is. He'll probably come to us, actually. Here comes our buddy. Oh, here comes another friend of ours. Too bad I can't see. Oh, there he is. Hey guys. Hello, big horses. Hey guys. You guys are huge. Yeah. Well, it's good to see you. Yeah. I don't got nothing good to eat. No nibbling. Nope. Yep. Nope. Good boy. Hey, it's okay. Alright guys. See ya. I guess they're gonna follow us for a while. Smell us for a little bit. I was kind of hoping they weren't actually up here. But I think they're gonna have fun chasing me around for a little bit. But since they're up here, I guess I'll have to go a little bit of a different way. Let's go show you guys where exactly I was headed to, which mountain. But since the horses are here, better let them be. But, bye guys. Beautiful. Up here, my friends, where you see that snow on the mountain, that is where we are going to be heading to. And that's where we're going to be camping at tonight. We got a good distance to go. Check out these mountains, though. Check out that gorgeous mountain. Beautiful. But that's a little bit too far away. For today, anyway. We came up this road here, and then we went out across the field. Showed you a little bit of that. Check out that giant tree. It's pretty awesome. But we're now back on the logging road, and we are going up. It's time to gain some serious elevation. We'll definitely be over 4,000 feet by the time we're at the top. And the view up there is Magnificent. Perfect spot. It's a pitch tent. One thing about our winters, they are definitely violent. High winds, lots of snow, lots of ice. Lots of trees coming down. All right, leave the debris back there, continue on up. I'm sure there's gonna be plenty of trees down up here. Perfect for some firewood. Look at all that Carolina blue sky. You can't find that anywhere else, I swear. Definitely pretty steep grade. We're going up pretty good. The ground is really soft, which is creating a little bit more work for me. But that's all right. Not to mention, I'm wearing about 40 pounds worth of gear. We have continued on to another leg of our journey. We definitely have a good ways to go. What a beautiful day. Couldn't ask for better to be out for a good backpacking trip. But we have to go all the way up there with the snow. So we still have a pretty good journey ahead of us. Has some steep elevation. But it is so worth it. Absolutely. Oh, you know, I think I see some deer. Oh yeah, take a look. How cool is that, guys? Told you, they're everywhere. This, my friends, is about 50% of the total view that you're about to get. I mean, it's spectacular now. Just wait. In a couple more minutes, we'll be at the top of this mountain. Whew, straight up. And the view up here is incredible. It's absolutely incredible. Oh yeah. I don't want to film this entire adventure and make it look like I'm not tired. It's definitely hard work. And I consider myself to be in great shape. But I'm tired. I'm looking forward to my break. Check out that sweet tree back here. Look at him. Love those old trees like that. Absolutely awesome. Looks almost haunted or something, doesn't it? You know, that wouldn't be a bad spot pitch my tent. I'm gonna keep going up here to the top, and we'll see what we got to work with. But heck, I might come back down. We'll see. All right, my friends, we have made it to our destination. I am excited to be here, let me tell you. This is absolutely gorgeous. It is absolutely gorgeous. The visibility today is excellent. You can see forever. Let me show you guys around after I drop this pack. It's almost time to figure out where we'll be pitching our tent. Oh. I feel all light on my feet now, let me tell you. Whew. And look at what I have here today. There's that mountain, almost even with it, almost. All the gorgeous mountains have some snow on them. Northern side. Oh yes. Beautiful. This is what life is all about, my friends. It's about getting outdoors, getting blood pumping through your veins, getting your heart beating, seeing things that other people don't see. That's what this is about. This is about leaving all the computers and gadgets behind and just coming out and being one with the natural world. The only thing that saddens me when I look around here is that there's so much development, houses, so many roads, everywhere you look, you know. You go back 30 years ago and a lot of this stuff wasn't here. You go back 50 years ago and these were dirt roads. Yeah. But it is what it is, isn't it? Might as well enjoy it while we can. Already I'm starting to chill down a little bit. Got this evaporation going on. All my sweat's drying up. But I guess now the order of business is basically finding a good spot to pitch the tent. That's going to be key. And it's not going to be the easiest thing to do either. Not the easiest place to find. As you can see, this bald here, the grass is really, really thick. And so since the wind's been blowing it down, it's real lumpy. So finding a good flat spot might be a little bit difficult. Might mean a little bit more work on my part. I don't really want to place my tent underneath a tree, especially with a winter storm coming in later tonight. I have searched the area, and I think I found the perfect spot to pitch my tent. Yeah, I think it's going to be absolutely perfect. The more I walk around, and the more I see just how windy it is, I'm coming to the realization that I probably won't have a fire tonight. So, I'm going to be cooking over my little stove, and basically just spend the whole day relaxing. That's my mission today. I had come up here with the intentions of sawing up a bunch of firewood and doing some chopping, but I don't think I'm going to do that tonight. I think it's going to be one of those nights without a fire. It is time to layer back up again. It is pretty chilly up here. It's in the 30s. Windy. With the wind chill, it's probably in the teens. But the sun still feels really nice, let me tell you. after looking around, my friends, I think I might just pitch the tent right here. Everywhere else, the ground is just too lumpy. And also, the further I go towards the crest of this hill, the windier it gets. And I'm trying to think about in the morning, when this storm is coming in, and I'm packing everything up, being in the direct wind might not be a good idea. So I think I'm going to pitch the tent right here. It is a Go Light Shangri-la, 3-person. It's about 4 pounds, and it is an awesome tent. I have used it numerous times, and it is a terrific 4-season tent. They're pretty awesome, that's for sure. Gosh, it just feels so good to be in the sun. It feels amazing. All winter long of being cooped up in a house. You know what I mean? Once I get the tent set up, I might just throw the pad on the ground and just lay in the sun for a little bit and snooze. That doesn't sound bad at all, does it? Alright, let me show you where I'm set up at. This will be our spot right here. It's about the most level I can find. No big clumps of grass, no sticks, nothing really jutting out of the ground to destroy my tent. I don't have a footprint. I should have brought one. I should have brought a piece of Tyvek, but didn't think about it. But I'm sure it'll handle this just fine. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get started and set this up. Just a moment. Okay, my friends. This is just about set up. I have a couple extra guy lines that I'm gonna tie down in just a little bit, but right now it is absolutely gorgeous weather. It is beautiful. It's getting hot. It's getting really hot. Winds are dying down just a little bit, which is nice. And it's about time to get our tents fully set up and ready for the night. Definitely time to take these gaiters off. I figured that there'd be enough snow on the ground to justify wearing them, but turns out that I was wrong. I'll probably need them in the morning, depending on how much snow we get, depending on what time I get out of here. I just noticed that I had torn these pants when I was hopping a barbed wire fence. It looks like I'm gonna have to patch that up later. Probably tomorrow, the next day. Oh, it feels good to have those things off. let me show you guys around. Let me show you what I got going on. Okay, so this is the Shangri-La 3-person tent from Go Light. It is a 4-season tent with a center pole, 1-pole design. Very, very tough. Very, very good tent. Nice spacious tent. I won't have to raise this pole right here. Well, maybe I won't. It's actually pretty good. Pretty taut. We're going to lay out the Thermarest Ridge Rest pad right now. Basically just get this set up for the night. For the sleeping bag tonight, we have the Mountain Hardware, let's see, what was it? Tioga bag. It's a down bag. It's 5 degrees. It's a mummy style. Very comfortable bag indeed. Also, it's a little bit of an old bag. I've got it. I've had it for maybe a year or so, but the person that had it before me, they had it maybe 4 or 5 years. This was an eBay purchase that I got for super cheap, super cheap. It's like 30 bucks, which, as you know, is a killer deal. For my second sleeping pad, I have a Thermarest Pro Light. That is looking comfortable. I really like this sleeping bag. It's very well thought out. Okay, well, I'm going to continue to get everything set up here, and I'll bring you guys back when I'm done. Basically, what I'm going to do now is just put up some extra guy lines just to kind of hunker this baby down. While it's not supposed to get incredibly windy tonight, even with this storm that's coming in, it's always better to be safer than sorry. And plus, we are on top of a mountain here, so it would definitely be the wise thing to do, right? I'm going to have to wrap up this little trip before it even gets started, actually. I just got a phone call from my wife. And today at school, it was like a dance or something like that. And my daughter, who's going on 13, I guess another child wearing high heels stepped on her foot and I guess has cut her open, something pretty dang good. She's bleeding all over the place, so I've got to pack up and basically run down the mountain so I can get home, so I can meet them at the hospital and give her some stitches or whatever. But that's a shame, because I was having a really good time. I was just laying back there, just kicking back, enjoying the sun shining down on my face. It felt amazing. I almost thought about taking a nap. I guess I'm glad I didn't. But we will definitely pick up where this trip left off later on. I'll probably just go ahead and make a video out of this. I apologize that it's not the full video that I was going for, but maybe it'll be all right the way it is. Sometimes that's just how it goes, right? Guys, thank you so much for watching the latest issue or episode of the Outdoor Gear Review. Showed you guys some pretty sweet scenery. This is where I live. What a beautiful place. I showed you guys a little bit of gear. Next time I'll show you more. I will be having some reviews coming up, including the Go Light tent, the North Face Zealot 70 pack, the BK2, which I just ordered a new sheath for, leather, custom made, gorgeous. It's going to be here in about a month. It's being handmade. Okay, my friends. Well, guess what? Got some good news. A nurse at the school was able to take care of her foot. She doesn't need stitches. And so we don't have to go to the hospital. Woohoo! That's really good news. So I've gotten permission from my wife to stay out all night long and enjoy the storm with you guys. This is going to be exciting. I'm glad my daughter's okay, and excellent. It's about 4 o'clock now. Definitely starting to chill down some. I've been listening to the weather radio, NOAA weather radio, and 3, maybe more inches of snow and sleet. There's going to be some ice, possibly, later tonight, early in the morning. I think I'm in great shape. It's going to be a lot of fun. I love weathering out a good storm, don't you? All right. Yeah, let's see. We've got about another 2 hours, 2.5 hours of sunlight left. I think it's going to be a pretty sunset, and I think we're going to have a pretty good view of it too. So that's nice. I'm just going to kick back and relax for a little bit. That's pretty much the main mission of this trip, was just to relax. So in a little bit we'll have some dinner and then hunker down for the night. It's going to be a lot of fun. All right. I had to put my wind jacket on. It's definitely a little bit breezy up here. But been doing a little bit of looking around, seeing what I could find, and found some pretty awesome snow drifts I'm going to show you guys. Definitely this is more along the lines of what I was expecting to see up here. Looks to be about 2 feet deep. Let's see. Get you guys a good view. Someone's definitely been trampling around through here. Hopefully you guys can see that. Yeah. Gosh, that's solid as a rock. Deep, deep, deep. That's why I brought the gators up here, but looks like I didn't need them for now anyway. Possibly in the morning I will. This tent does a really good job of blocking out the wind, even though you can see that there is some ventilation down at the bottom all the way around, and of course you have the ventilation at the top. But it does a really good job of cutting that down, and it's pretty breezy up here at the moment, and it's only going to continue to get more breezy and windy as the night goes on. Definitely the conditions are changing pretty quickly. The temperature's dropping. It's about 4:30, and basically it's getting cold. It's getting really cold. I'd say it's probably around 35 at this elevation right now. The humidity's still not very high at the moment, but it's coming. It's definitely coming, but I love it. In just a little bit, I'm going to get the stove out, and we're going to cook up some beans. One of my favorite backpacking traditions, to eat a can of beans. And then for dinner, later on tonight, I got some beef stroganoff freeze-dried meal, and that's going to be pretty tasty too. So, yeah. Got some trail mix to enjoy. The sun shining on my face. Yeah. Last night, I was so excited about coming out here that I didn't sleep worth a damn. So I'm tired tonight, right now. So I think I'm gonna sleep really, really good, which I'm excited about, because usually when I go camping, I don't sleep very good. Never have. Don't know why either, but I'm a pretty hyperactive individual anyway. So, but as for our dinner, we have a tasty Mountain House meal. This is a beef stroganoff, and along with that, we have a can of beans. And, it just dawned on me that I should make some coffee. That's what I should do. Kick it back, relaxing with some coffee and some trail mix. That sounds like a good idea to me. Let's get the stove fired up here. This is the Optimus Crux stove, which I like a lot. This is a really good stove. It's highly reviewed on the internet. I mean, everybody loves it for a reason, because it's awesome. Just go together like this. It's time to fire up our little stove here, make some coffee. Okay, there we go. I brought this Nalgene water bottle specifically for my coffee and for my dinner, because pulling water out of a bladder sucks. Not the easiest thing to do. Just a matter of seconds. Okay. Very, very fast. That is nice. We got some trail mix. The sun shining down on us for about another hour and a half or so. And couldn't ask for a better day to be outdoors. Okay. It is time to cook up some beans, my friends. I just wanted to warm them up, not bring them to a rapid boil. Time to enjoy some dinner. The sun is going down. We got less than an hour to go before that happens. And basically, I just want to make sure that I have everything done by the time that does happen. I want to have all my eating out of the way. And basically just be ready to turn in for the night. I'm super tired anyway. So, in the morning, I'm going to try to wake up before the sun comes up. Because I definitely want to see the sunrise. Especially with all the snow and sleet and whatever else it might be doing. And pretty much after that happens, the sun comes up, I'm going to be heading on out of here. I'm going to roll this baby up because I'm sure it's going to be pretty wet. I'm going to shove it in the front of my backpack and head on down the mountain, head back home. I want to make sure that I'm out of here before this turns to rain. Hiking in the rain is definitely a chore, and then you got to dry everything out. It's such a pain in the butt. The good thing about this North Face Zealot 70 pack is that it's waterproof. It's fantastic. Yeah, and it works really, really well. Very impressed with it. It could be a tad bit more comfortable. I'm going to continue to adjust it some and see what I can do. I would say out of you know, out of 5, 5 being the most comfortable, I'd say it's a 4. When it comes to comfortability, I have to say that Black Diamond and Osprey are both really, really close for the top spot. They are absolutely awesome backpacks. I do like Gregory a great deal. I do have a Deuter, I don't know how you say that right. Maybe that is right, I don't know. A Deuter pack, very, very comfortable, but it's a heavy, heavy bag. It's about 6 pounds or something. And I think it's the 6510 bag, the air contact. It's got all the bells and whistles, but it's a little bit heavier, but it seems like it's more comfortable than even this North Face. Just from testing it out just a very little bit. I definitely need to get out more. Get some more hiking in. Get some more gear reviews going. Thank you guys so much for all your kindness and positive words towards my videos. It's a blast sharing them with you guys. I'm gonna have to tighten that up a little bit. But from listening to NOAA Weather Radio, it sounds like the freezing rain will hold off until later in the morning. So hopefully I'll be out of here before that starts. But we have snow and sleet coming in around 3 a.m. So that should be alright. I don't mind snow and sleet at all. Freezing rain, as long as you're not too far from, shelter, it's okay. But camping out in freezing rain, in a big freezing rainstorm, is miserable and dangerous. Especially if you got down. But the good thing is, it's not going to be that cold tonight. I'm at high elevation for this area, 4,000 something feet. And the temperatures are only going to be about 30, 28, depends, With this type of storm, the valleys will actually be colder than the mountaintops. So, I did bring along the BlackBerry Playbook tonight, and so I could do some journaling if I want to. I also put a movie on there. I know what you're thinking. Hey, you're out in the wild, out in the backcountry, trying to get away from all that stuff. Why did you bring a video? Why did you bring the BlackBerry Playbook? Good questions, too. In this case, this is kind of a documentary that I've been wanting to see, and I haven't had the time to watch it. And I figured that since I'm camping out, this movie would be very suiting to what I'm doing. And I can't remember the name of it. It's a British show. I think it was a mini-series at one point in time. Alone in the Wild is what I think it's called. And it's about this guy who's always had this dream of going to Alaska and surviving until winter, from summer to winter, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't remember the details, but anyway, so he goes out there. He does his dream. I don't think he makes it the entire time. I think it's just too rough. It's much harder than he believes it's going to be. But yeah, very, very suitable for for what I'm doing right now. So it's not like I'm laying in here in my tent watching The Rock or something like that. It's about a man who's out in the wild trying to survive. And I like that. The sun is about to go down, and we're going to make up our last meal of the day, and that is the beef stroganoff from Mountain House. We have our water rocking and rolling right now. For the first time in a long time, the moon's actually out. It's been a while. It's been so cloudy and rainy and stormy for so long. It's actually a pleasant change. I'm going to use the camera in a moment and try to zoom in on it and see how good it actually looks from that far away. But Our water is boiling now. Okay. That's all I'm gonna put in there. It says to put in, where does it say that? 1 full cup, 8 ounces of water. Well, this doesn't actually have any measurements. So I kind of always just guesstimate. And that doesn't always work out very well either. Being a man, we're not good at measuring things. So, when I did the 34-mile day hike from Damascus to Abington, Virginia, I guesstimated the amount of water for my eggs, and it ended up having like egg soup. I really messed that up. Okay, we're gonna let that sit for just a little bit. I'm gonna hold on to it for just a little bit. My hands are freezing, but absolutely gorgeous. That's a good looking tent. I do like Go Lights products. I have a sleeping bag made from them. It's a 0 degree, really, really awesome. Stay very, very warm in that bag, and it's also really good quality, just like this tent. It's about 6 o'clock now. The sun's just got about another 15 minutes or so, and we're getting ready to enjoy our final meal of the day. And then once I finish this up, I'll kind of clean up around. Well, I'm gonna clean up house in here, and basically get ready to turn in for the night. I'll do a little bit more recording before I turn in and go to sleep. And I'm sure I'll be turning on the camera once it does start precipitating in the morning. But I sure am glad I was able to stay out here. I'm glad my daughter's well, though. We are now tucked away into our tent. It's getting pretty cold out there, let me tell you. But it's nice and warm in here, even with the good ventilation. Just had an aggravating moment. I had one camera that was doing the time lapse of the sunset, and I happened to look over and see that the battery light's flashing. The battery's about to die. So I scramble, grab a new battery, go over, reach, and hit the button to stop the recording, and the battery dies, and I lost 30 minutes of footage. That is irritating, but oh well, something to work on next time, I guess. But yeah, all my extremities were getting pretty cold, thanks to the wind, and this tent handles the wind really well. But yep. So we crawled in here. I crawled into the sleeping bag and I changed my socks. And my feet are starting to warm up now. My hands are starting to warm up. You know, gosh, with that breeze, that wind chill, it really does make a difference. I mean, because 30 degrees, 28 degrees, that's not that cold. Not really. But you add in that wind chill, and you're talking about single digits. Yeah, it's cold. But pretty much ready for the rest of the night. I don't plan on hopping out of the tent anymore. Yeah, definitely getting windy. Yes, sir. But we're gonna have a really good night. I'm excited to watch this documentary that I brought along with me. Wait for the storm to come. Guys, I will be turning the camera back on later, whenever the storm does finally come in. I'm sure it'll be making all sorts of racket, be really windy, so I'll let you guys experience that with me. But I'm gonna get comfortable, kick back, and watch this documentary. If anything exciting happens, I'll be back in touch. But until then, you know, it is a little bit after 12 o'clock. I had to get up and tighten down the hatches on the tent here. The winds are blowing like crazy up here. Easily 40, 50, even gusts up to 60 miles an hour. It has been rocking and rolling. But the sight up here is absolutely gorgeous. You can see the lights from the city. It's just beautiful. Some stars. Looks like our weather system is starting to move in now. We got some clouds coming in. Pretty dark with moisture. So we should be seeing some snow, stuff like that in a couple hours, easy. But, yeah, the tent's holding up very, very well. I don't know how well you guys can see that or not. But I tell you what, the winds are rocking. Woo. I'm gonna get back inside this tent. It's freezing. Okay, we're back inside the tent now, and we tightened everything down a little bit. The winds are absolutely ferocious up here, and the good thing is that it's not very, very cold. Thank goodness for that. It's low 30s, so I was able to get out there, just do it. It wasn't so bad, you know. Thank God. I mean, if it was any colder, you definitely wouldn't want to be on top of a mountain like this. I haven't rested very much. I've kind of dozed, maybe a couple hours. But, and I think I'll probably be doing that for the rest of the night. Just making sure that everything stays hunkered down, because the winds are so ferocious. I'm sure you guys can hear the tent just flop around. But, yeah, definitely. Next time I come out with this tent, if I plan to be doing such high elevation, high windy expeditions, I need to bring more sticks and more guy lines. That's a mistake that I see right now, but whew. This is what it's all about. Yep. Alright guys, I'll see you guys in the morning. My friends, it is early in the morning. I don't know, I'm gonna guess it's about 5 o'clock or something. It is sleeting right now. It's been sleeting for the last hour or so. It's absolutely pouring down. And the winds are ferocious. Still just rocking and rolling out there. Staying warm though. Staying very dry. This tent is awesome. It is awesome. I'll let you guys listen to this, and then I'm gonna go back to sleep. Awesome. This also the sleeping bag is amazing. See you guys in the morning. Okay guys, it's now about 15 till 7 in the morning, and it's time for us to come alive. This storm is still scheduled to be turning over to freezing rain, and I want to avoid that. So it's about time to kind of get moving, get packing up, and get off of this mountain before that happens. Because we got a pretty good trek still, and it would stink to be caught out in that. So it's time to get up and go. That was definitely a long night, let me tell you. I might have to label this video Restless Nights or something, because talk about restless. I didn't sleep much at all, let me tell you. Gosh. And that is why. Those winds, gosh. All night long. It looks like we have a pretty good layer of sleet out there, maybe about 1 inch or so. Overall last night, I was very comfortable. Just could not get to sleep with that wind banging around like that though. I had to get out and tighten down the hatches on this tent twice with the straps. The winds are just rocking so much that it keeps pulling them out, stretching them. But I was able to get it tensioned just enough so that it stay. So after about 2 o'clock, I think I didn't have to go back out anymore. So that's nice. This Tioga bag did really, really good. For the price that I paid for this bag is amazing. This is a 5-degree bag, 600 power down, and it's a pretty big bag, and it will compress to nothing, absolutely nothing. I did end up taking the sleeping pad out of the sleeping bag. That does not work. It leaves too many cold pockets of air. Okay. My plan is to drop this tent, and instead of fooling with it and trying to roll it up and all that crap, I'm going to do a rough job of just breaking it down, and then I'm going to put it into the front pocket of this pack here. And then when I get home, I'll dry it out and all that good stuff. But I'm not going to worry about it while I'm up here on top of this mountain and the winds are gusting to 50, 60 miles an hour. All right. I'm talking to my brother here. He's envious of our trip. He says that he has about 1 inch of sleet at his house, and we'll see how much we got here. And for my brother, I love you, buddy. I wish you were here with me. And to your kids, hey, Lily and Graves, I love you guys. Okay, it's time to switch over cameras now. And I'm not going to take this one out into the elements, but I have another one that I care less about, and we'll let it deal with it. So, okay. Okay, my friends. Well, it's a good old snowy morning here. There was going to be one flaw about this tent, it's that there's no vestibule on this. So as soon as you open it up, the elements are going to come inside your tent. That's the only flaw. God, that is gorgeous. We are ready to get on out of here. Awesome. This has been awesome. Exactly the trip I was hoping for. And everything worked out with my daughter, so I didn't have to leave. Fantastic. Guys, the view up here is amazing. I don't know if this little camera can do it justice or not. I hope it can. Well, I've got some hiking to do, and I think our recording's pretty much done, unless I happen to see something amazing. And if I do, of course, I'll share it with you. But guys, thank you so much for joining us on this issue of the Outdoor Gear Review. It has been an absolute blast. I'm glad it was able to come together. But I'm gonna do some miles on this trail and get back to the house and have some nice, good, warm coffee. You guys could join me. But you all take care and be good to each other.